Hello, these are SolidWorks 2016 tutorials. Now in the previous tutorial we showed you how to create drawings for different parts, and now we will continue with that. So first click New and click Drawing, click OK. Now let's choose our sheet size and let's pick this A3 ISO standard, and here we can see our width and height for every sheet actually, and here we can see a small preview how it looks like. So click OK, and now let's insert our part, choose our part, and so we can insert some views. So let's pick this part 1 exercise. I believe you have it on your computer, and now let's just click here and click OK. Now if you want to change your standard part, okay, let me just add another one. So projected view and click OK. Now if we, let's say, want to put this to be this view, then we have to change all of our views. They will adjust accordingly. So as you can see, we get this message and we click OK, and now we have it. Now let's delete this view here. Yes, why not? OK, and now let's just add some annotations on this one. As you can see, these dimensions are in millimeters, and you can change that simply by going to your options, your document properties, and the units, so you can choose different units, and you can either add fractions or use decimals. It's up to you. Okay, click OK. Now what if we want to see something inside? We can simply use this section view. As you can see, when I click section view, I get this small tab on the left, and I can choose either to have a vertical section view, horizontal, or this auxiliary, or this one just aligned. So let's just choose this vertical and click OK. Now when we click, we get this message that we should pick our side actually. So we can go to either left or right and right click, and we get our view, our section view. Now click, and there you have it. Now as you can see, in our section view we have this blank area and this hatched area. Now this hatched area presents all the surfaces that are in contact with this plane. So, and if we want to, let's say, add our own hatch, we can go to annotation tab and just click on area Hatchfill. So now what we can say, we can pick solid, and let's just click on this and choose these. Okay, now click OK, and now we have filled hatch. Okay, now if you want to, let's say, delete a view, you simply click on it, and you can either right click and click delete, or you can just press the delete button on your keyboard. Now let's talk about our views. So let's just delete this one. As you may have seen, you can choose this view palette and pick our part. Okay, let's pick our part. Oh no, we'll do it the other way. So let's just go to my folder with these parts, and let's choose this part 1 exercise and drag it to my SolidWorks sheet. So just release, and we can, this way we can generate all the views we want. Also, now if we change this one, let's say we want to rotate this, Let's just rotate it for 90 degrees, and all of these will append as well, so just click yes and it will all rotate. Now if we click on this view, for example, we can choose it to be shaded with edges, and now we have really useful functions for it. Now if you want, for example, have all of these views on the next sheet, what can you do? So we just simply create a new sheet, and we can select these and copy it, continue with the copy. Okay, yeah, okay, so just simply click on one and click paste, and there you have it. So it's pretty simple to copy views from one sheet to another. Now we don't have to, we can, but we don't have to add relations between these. Now if you want to add some annotations or sketch something in here, let's just add this one as well. Okay, let's just move it. So you can choose these lines, and in our sketch toolbar we can create some annotations as well. So we can create something like this, and now it's easier for us to move this around. Anyway, now when we want to, for example, create some signs, for example, in our SolidWorks part, in our SolidWorks drawing, we can simply create it, and then we can group all of this simply by right clicking on it and making a group. Actually, so it's called making block in SolidWorks. So you just make a block and that's it. Now when you select it, it's all selected and you can move it around. Okay, so basically that's something you should know about sheets and how to create drawings. Now when you want to, just one advice at the end, when you want to annotate your part, it's important to make it really neatly and to define all of the dimensions you can. Now let's just one more time add cross section. In here we will show you later how to use detail view and how to break your views. For example, if you have really long parts, you can break them, or etc. Yeah, so let's just create another section view, for example this one, and yeah, now you can rotate, as you can see. And let's pick this because we have this circle. Now let's just right click on it, and there you have it. And now when you do that, there's one really nice thing that you can do. You can click on your view and then right click, and you can choose this isometric section view. So you create isometric section view. Now you can see actually in space how it looks like. Now let's just save all of this to part 1 exercise 2 and exit our file.